Hey, what's up, everybody? You're watching the Jeremy Dewitte Show right here with PoliceTube's Uncle right here on YouTube. There's been a lot of hubbub lately about Jeremy Dewitte going back to jail for a violation of his parole because he didn't shut down his YouTube channel like he was supposed to. But I just wanted to bring something up. What we're looking at here on the screen is Jeremy Dewitte on the left. On the right is his probation terms. Now, if you don't know, he's a serial police impersonator and a whole bunch of other crimes that he committed. And he got a sweetheart deal where he was going to prison for 18 months in lieu of like 50 years. And in exchange for a reduced prison sentence like that, he had some pretty extensive probation terms that he agreed to. And that's what we're looking at here on the screen. The thing I want to focus on about this is the thing that says he needs to close down his YouTube channel, because I'm reading this closely and I've talked to a couple different people about this, and my interpretation of these probation terms, it actually says nothing about him being required to close down his Metro State YouTube channel. Let's read these along. I'll show you what I'm talking about, and then you comment down below and let me know what you think of my legal argument here. I think Amir should probably use this in Jeremy's defense in court. Let me know what you think. The only relevant part here is in the first paragraph only of his requirements for being on probation. And it says here, I'll read it in regards to Metro State. It says Jeremy is to engage in no activities related to Metro State. Do not appear in public to be affiliated with Metro State. And do not publicly comment about Metro State. Those were the requirements for him to abide by once he got out of prison. Now it does say here, in parentheses, it has exceptions to those rules. So these are the exceptions to where he can engage in activities or appear to be related to Metro State or publicly comment about Metro State. The exceptions is if he's going to close any linked bank accounts to Metro State, or to permanently close or delete his official Metro State YouTube channel, or to permanently close Metro State's website, close parentheses. And then it says, on a new sentence here, it says, show proof to probation within 60 days of release of these closures. And that's it. It does say defendant may work only with his attorney regarding resolution of any pending Metro State civil litigation. And then there's a note. It says, these exceptions do not give defendant any authority to possess any Metro State property. All physical transfers of property, if any, must go through a third party, like his mom or something. That's all it says about his YouTube channel. Let's read it again. It only mentions his YouTube channel in the exceptions area where he can permanently close or delete his official Metro State YouTube channel without being in violation of his engaging in no activities related to Metro State clause of his probation terms, right? Nowhere in any of these terms that you see on the screen, these are his full terms, nowhere in this does it say that he's required to close down his Metro State YouTube channel. That's how I read this. Now, he's required to divest himself of the Metro State LLC that he had. He could sell that LLC to somebody else. And with that LLC would come the Metro State website and the Metro State YouTube channel, and he would be divested. He's required to divest himself of the company, but nowhere here does it says that he's required to delete his Metro State YouTube channel. He's just not allowed to appear in public to be affiliated with Metro State anymore. And he can't publicly comment about Metro State, and he can't engage in any activities related to Metro State, unless it's to close his YouTube channel, bank account, or website. That's it. So if there's any legal eagles out there, tell me where in these probation terms does it say that he's required? I understand that that might be what the state wanted and what they negotiated and what he understood. And I guess I could agree that at best this is poorly written if that is what they wanted him to do, is close it down, because they didn't say that he's required to close it down. Personally, I'm not even sure that he was required to close it down. I think Jeremy had that in his mind because of what it says here, because it says right here, to permanently close Metro State YouTube channel. But that's under exceptions. It doesn't say that's a requirement that he has to do. There's a weird sentence here that says show proof to probation within 60 days of release of these closures. That's a weird sentence. It's not even a complete sentence. What does that mean? Show proof to probation within 60 days of release of these closures. I would argue that means if he was going to close the website, bank account, or YouTube channel, then he has 60 days to show proof to probation. But it's at best, it's poorly written, in my opinion. That's why I want to make this video. What do you guys think? You guys are reading it here on the screen. Let me know what you guys think. And I've even checked with other people. I've double checked with Fraudy International. I've asked them, is there anywhere else besides this paragraph where it mentions his Metro State YouTube channel being closed? And this is the only place that it's mentioned right here. So unless I'm missing something, this is his entire probation terms right here. And I don't think it says that he's required to close it down. And here's the second argument I would make if I was his attorney. Jeremy says he doesn't have access to the YouTube channel. He says he doesn't have the passwords and stuff. Apparently he's tried, but not very hard. But the thing is, he's not posting any new videos on it. He's not appearing to be affiliated with it. He's actually appearing to not be affiliated with it. Whether he's lying or not, I don't know. Actually, I'm pretty sure he is lying. I'm pretty sure he could have closed it down if he wants, and I'm pretty sure he could easily log in if he wants. In fact, I know for a fact he could have closed it down if he wanted, even without being able to log in. I just don't think he wanted to do it. I think the judge is right that he's thumbing his nose at law enforcement. And we know that's true. And don't take Jeremy's word for it that he was arrested because he didn't close down his YouTube channel. That's not why he was arrested. He was arrested on 20 counts, 20 criminal charges, and he was violating his probation terms in a lot of ways. He was still appearing to be affiliated with Metro State because he was wearing clothing that had the Metro State insignia on it. He was also appearing with violations of these other terms like he shall not drive or ride in any vehicles resembling law enforcement or other government agencies. And he was literally driving around in a vehicle that said Police Interceptor on the back. And he had another vehicle that had like a one of those jail cages in the back. So he violated his probation terms in many, many ways. We know that's a fact. Jeremy said that he was only arrested because he didn't shut down his YouTube channel. I think that's just simply a lie. Either that or his probation officer, Mr. Woods, threw that in because Jeremy kept saying he was required. But I don't think the reading of this says it's required. And that's what this video is about. I want you guys to tell me what you guys think. Sometimes Jeremy throws words out there and people just accept them as the truth. Like when he said the reasons he carried his pepper ball gun and all that. I'm like one of the few people that's pointing out that's not a pepper ball gun. He actually bought that gun from Umarex, the people who make it, and they sell it as a police training marker gun because they use it for paintballs. Just because pepper balls can fit in it doesn't make it a pepper ball gun. And keep in mind, Jeremy Dewitte never used it for pepper balls. He didn't carry pepper balls. He never shot anybody with pepper balls. And keep in mind, people, like nobody uses pepper ball guns for self-defense. It's not a pepper spray. Maybe they use pepper ball rifles in crowd control, like riot situations. But nobody's using handgun pepper ball guns for self-defense. It doesn't make any sense. But the reason Jeremy said it's a pepper ball gun is so that he could say it's for self-defense, which makes it not a weapon, which makes it legal. But let's point it out. It was an air-powered paintball gun that Jeremy Dewitte carried to aid in his police impersonation because it looked like a real firearm. And let's be real, he wasn't arrested because he didn't shut down his website. He was arrested on 20 criminal charges, and that was just within 60 days of him being released from prison. So without getting Jeremy's words mixed up, just tell me what you think about how this probation terms read. Do you think it is legally required of Jeremy based on what it says here for him to close down his website? I don't think it is. I think Amir should be arguing that it doesn't say that anywhere. And Jeremy Dewitte has truly tried to divest himself of the Metro State. His mom's selling all the gear, and he closed down the website, and he's not running the business anymore. So even though he's half-assing things, he is still fully making an ass out of himself, and you got to give him credit for that. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. I appreciate you watching. If you enjoy videos like this about Jeremy Dewitte analyzing things, exposing things, talking about things, then go ahead and like this video and subscribe so you don't miss the next video. I appreciate you watching. Appreciate it. And as always, make sure you have yourself a great day.